Hey guys, Dakara here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are on Season 1, Episode 8 of The Expanse. Not at the best start of the day. I've just spilled an entire can of Red Bull all over my desk, down my wall, and underneath my computer. So yeah, I'm ready to watch some TV and zone out. So, without further ado, let's roll the intro and get stuck into a brand new episode. Here we go.
Great risk comes.
Yeah, I know the rest. Who knows? You guys might be getting out at just the right time.
I love that he doesn't ever pretend to be someone that he's not. Miller, that is. Like, he's just him. Like it or lump it.
These were the coordinates we were given.
It's just a rock.
Right there. Inside that crevasse.
What is it?
It's some sweet parking job. It's barely registering on the scopes.
It's a stealth ship.
It's like the ones that killed the Donager. And the Cant.
I kind of want to blast it. These things tend to shoot back.
What? Okay. Nah, boom. So are these the Mormons?
This is as far as you got?
It's level 4 MCRN encryption.
A lot of Martian soldiers gave their lives for this information. I need to know why.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but I just love that so much. I think it's so cool.
I need you to look at something.
Kind of busy.
Sure, what do you need? That's cool.
We're not on a salvage mission.
Main airlock's open, but the hull seems to be intact. There could still be air inside. Remember what happened the last time we went into one of these?
Yeah, well, this time we got guns of our own.
Here we go.
Suit up. You're coming with us. And meet your new bodyguard.
I wish he was my bodyguard. Ew.
He so much as breaks a toenail. You're hitchhiking home from this rock.
This is bullshit. You can't just treat me like some kind of
Canary in a coal mine? After you.
Okay, what's gonna go wrong here? What are we thinking? Hopefully no bombs. I mean, something went down. Oh my god, imagine if he found Julie. God, that is killing my eyes. I don't know why I'm so sensitive at the minute.
The latch is broken from the inside.
Someone forced their way out of this.
Wait, isn't this where we saw Julie?
This is a belter suit.
Scopuli.
Guess that explains what happened to the crew of the Scopuli.
This is the ship. The one that killed the can.
They're gonna find something big, aren't they?
I'm gonna check engineering, see what shape the reactor's in.
Come on, Tweety Bird. Flight deck's gotta be upstairs.
He's just gotta quickly record everything with his eye.
You guys need more eyes over there. Let me see what I can give you.
That's pretty cool. No wonder Alex is loving it on this ship.
I didn't exactly sign on to the camp to make friends.
Why did you sign on to the can?
Mad it's took this long.
You and me fire up the reactor? This will go quicker if we had some lights.
Yeah, just warm it up.
Is there gonna be someone still on the ship?
James Holden. We learn nothing from a dead man.
Secretary General's orders.
She's still thinking about him. She doesn't want to be the cause of his death and then have to tell his mother the news that she got.
Frank DeGraff was found dead in his home this morning.
He took his own life.
We can finish later.
We can finish now.
She's staying strong. What in the rookery is that? That's gonna, yeah, I knew that was gonna start glowing as well. Okay, what is this going to be? That'd be such a strange feeling.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Maybe it's stealth tech stuff. A nanofluid spill that froze when the ship was vented.
Just don't touch it, okay?
The ship's called the Anubis.
Anubis. Spelled Anubis.
Uh-huh.
It's pronounced Anubis, Egyptian god of the dead.
Yeah, noob.
Whoever was on this ship was headed to Eros from Phoebe Station.
They said they found everyone on Phoebe dead. Some toxic spill or something. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
So that's the toxic spill.
I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
Oh, now? Only now?
Hold them behind you! We're coming in!
God, it'd feel like it'd be taking forever. Like, please! Please!
I think it's absorbing energy from the reactor. I'm shutting everything down.
Well, you got your safe.
We have to kill the power. Stand by.
Yeah, the glow is going to stop now, isn't it?
For a second, it felt like that thing was
alive.
It's alive.
Yeah.
Cut out the computer cores. It's time to leave.
Weird AF.
We've encountered a possible biohazard. We need full decontamination.
Wasn't gonna let y'all back aboard without it.
We should stow these in the cargo bay in case we need to jettison them quick.
Yeah, but what if this biohazard is what's locked in that safe as well? So, like, as soon as that safe goes on, they might decontaminate the outside. Then they'll open it up and disaster. Maybe.
You're going to Eros, aren't you? Aren't you?
Yeah, and he's gonna die if he goes to Eros.
Anybody object to us turning that ship into scrap?
Hell no.
Well,
Anybody except you.
Do it.
That thing on it felt like a weapon. I don't think Fred Johnson or Earth or Mars or anybody should have it.
Yeah, but if they explode it, won't it just spread? I guess it needs the power though to do that, right? So yeah, it should be okay. Pretty cool. Anubis.
Try again.
Damn it.
Everyone's a winner on this.
Oh my god, I thought that was Bobby for a split second there.
I'm looking for my ship. Yeah, the Anubis. How about I sponsor you around?
Now you have his attention.
Lionel Polanski.
He's putting the pieces together here.
I was chasing down a lead.
Judging by the footprint on that Dockmaster's chest, I'd say you were stomping on a lead. Why are you on Eros?
He says Eros, and everyone else says Eros.
Open the door. I'm taking this one for a walk.
All right, Sebby. You could trace the girl.
Oh, he doesn't like the sound of this.
She could be hardcore OPA who helped bomb those ships to start a goddamn war. But you're still gonna pull on that thread, aren't you? No matter what I say, no matter what you unravel.
He is extremely set on this particular mission.
It's probably gonna beat my ass when they check the logs.
I knew you wouldn't take no for an answer.
Lana Polanski, that's the name she used when she registered the shuttle. Someone with that name is registered at the Blue Falcon.
What's that? Where is it?
It's a flop house core side.
I'll talk to you later, buddy.
The food, the coffee. Just take the info and run.
It's a real-time tactical record of the Dawnranger battle, right down to the millisecond, with full sensor logs and analysis. You're going to want to see this for yourself. So what are you going to do now?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
This place used to be the jewel of the belt. Last place the name Lionel Polanski showed up on the nets was here.
Oh, gosh.
I got a L. Polanski in room 22. Call up for you?
No, it's a surprise thing. Thank you.
I feel like they should be watching Kenzo's more.
I should go up on my own, not freak the guy out.
Maybe take Amos.
See, Amos knows. Why him? What did he do? Why do those guns sound so cool when they're shot? Uh-oh. Yes, Miller!
Should just follow you around, don't it, kid?
You a cop?
Not anymore.
We need to talk.
Any second, there's gonna be another group of thugs coming through that door, this time with badges. Touch me again. There's gonna be another body on the floor.
It feels weird that their paths have crossed now. Amos. We like him.
Julie? Who the hell's Julie?
Oh, God, what's that smell?
Oh, God.
Sick. Ozone.
Scopuli. The pieces are coming together, guys.
They were turning things off. Same as that reactor.
Nobody touch anything.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Julie.
Wait, is that Julie, though? Oh my God. Okay, that was good. That was really good, guys. So there we go. Another episode down. And this one felt really good to me. Like, I won't lie. This show hasn't completely sucked me in from the get-go. It can be quite overwhelming to watch. You guys were saying, you know, you gotta hang in there, you gotta watch it, you gotta pace yourself, and what can I say? You were right. You were right. Like, this episode felt really good. It felt like we were finally getting those last pieces of the puzzle. I say last, it's very far from the last pieces, but we're definitely getting a big chunk of the puzzle done. And seeing Miller face to face with the group, I don't know, it just felt really good. It felt so exciting to see the characters interacting, and I think that again is a credit to the show because they've paced it so well that just a small moment like two characters meeting shouldn't be a big thing, but it really was for me in this. I was thinking, right, who's gonna have history with Miller? That's what I was thinking, but it's more like obviously Holden's face has been plastered all over a series, so Miller has seen Holden's face and knows a bit about him, but Holden's completely in the dark. They don't know who Miller is. They asked if he was a cop, which I mean he was, but not anymore, and he was helping them. His main goal though is to solve this puzzle. He wants to see what happened to Julie, what the plan was, what's so big and secretive that a lot of higher ups are involved in it. So I think him walking into that hotel room looking for Lionel Polinsky was a huge thing for him. I'm assuming that is Julie that's in the shot. To me, it did not look like Julie, but I mean, Miller was very emotional at the sight of her, so it must have been. Obviously, they were covered in whatever this biohazard is that feeds off of electric and energy. Everything was smashed up that had any form of energy going to it. But it still got her. She tried hiding in the shower, it looks like. But yeah, I don't know. It was rough to see that visual and Miller's reaction to that as well. So when he says Julie, the gang's like, who's Julie? Because all they know of is a distress call. They didn't even know it was from her. So again, maybe we'll get to that point now where it's like, well, she's the one that did the distress call. She is the one that brought you to where you are right now. I am glad also that Miller and Holden are together in the hopes that the Earthers aren't going to get Holden. And then Christian, she obviously doesn't want Holden to be harmed. And I'm wondering if Miller is going to be that person to help make that a reality. And maybe Christian will be thankful for Miller then as well. But it wouldn't surprise me if, what's her boss called? Like the one she always talks to and he makes the final decisions. The ruler of Earth. I'm thinking that maybe he's involved with this biohazard. I think all the higher ups will be, in the hopes to team up to take out those that they no longer want around. It's that fear of having such a deadly weapon that they pick and choose who lives and who dies solely off this creation. I don't know, it's gonna be crazy. I'm wondering if Kenzo's actually got away, and if so, is he then gonna say to Christian, oh look, Holden isn't actually trying to work with Fred Johnson, he, you know, makes his own decisions at the end of it all anyway, you know, he's tried to get some info out of him, but Holden hasn't provided any, other than his location, of course. And I'm wondering if Christian is going to say to Kenzo's, right, well, your order now is to keep Holden safe, and then he's going to have to run back. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't truly know what Kenzo's mission is and who he works for. I'm starting to think it's himself more than anybody else. Yes, he might be getting paid off the Earthers or whoever has the highest bid, but he seems like the type that will always be looking out for himself first and foremost. But again, it's very early days in the show, so I don't know yet. I've got a feeling the next episode is going to be a big one, just going off the end of this one. When they all went into that ship and fired the ship up, and then suddenly this virus starts glowing, and that fear that Holden and Naomi felt, like I felt that too when watching that scene. It was really well done. And obviously I love the fact that everything is slow when they're in space, and you can feel that urgency in their voice, but like the physical is a lot slower. Oh god, it's so scary thinking about being in that situation. But yeah, they handle it very well. They do. I hope we see a lot more scenes with Miller and Holden, because I think that they would be a power team, in my opinion. Plus, he can't trust anyone right now, and I trust Holden, so I'm hopeful that Miller will also trust him as well. It's going to take time, obviously. They have only just met, but they both seem like genuine people. Holden seems to have a few more secrets, though, for me, the audience right now. I feel like I know Miller a little bit better, like his personality, more so than Holden's, but I think that's just because Miller is very upfront with the type of person he is. Yes, he's got the barriers up, but you physically see them. It's not like a mystery there. And he's very blunt and quite cold to the people around him. Even those that love him, he still has that distance there, like fear of people getting attached, probably due to fear of loss. But again, I don't know yet. It's early days. But you saw that in his face when he's seen Julie in the shower, or who we think is Julie in the shower. That was pure pain, disappointment. It said shuddering. You could see it. His whole face and body just changed in that moment. And I think the next episode will be telling over what he wants out of this story. If that is indeed Julie, and you know she didn't make it, then where does that leave him now? It's not just, oh, there's a mission that I've got to solve, which again, it's still open. He hasn't completely solved anything yet, so there's still goals there, but he did grow attached to Julie, so it's gonna hit him, I'd imagine, quite hard. That's if he has time to grieve, because they're gonna be in the thick of it. So I think I'll leave it there. I think that was a banging episode, I really do. I'm excited to watch the next one. I genuinely can't wait to read your comments already. And again, you guys are so good with the comments on this show. Like, obviously I've watched a bunch of shows, but I feel like The Expanse just seems to have the passion behind it when it comes to the fan base. So yeah, it feels good to read those comments and to see your passion for the show. So thank you so much, guys. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Maybe subscribe if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I would just love to have you. A massive shout out to all of my patrons and a special one to my members, especially those in the Mark of Jane tier, keeping the content alive. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for all that you do. All the support means a whole lot. And I hope to see you again soon for another video. Thank you so much. Goodbye for now. And while we're on about you guys and your comments, let's take a comment from that Pack. And today I've chosen Daniel. Daniel says, another great episode. I'm not sure if you picked up on this because I missed it when I first watched The Expanse. Through futuristic gene technology, James Holden actually has 8 parents. In this episode, Christian, the UN woman, met with Elise, who is the mother who birthed James. That being said, James had other mothers he shares DNA with. The reason his 8 parents made James a genetic combination of them was so he would have claim on land they wanted to keep the government from developing. Elise later felt guilty for putting this burden on James and told him to get away. Oh my god, that makes so much more sense. And I'm sorry that I missed that on first watch. And thank you, Daniel, for clarifying that. So basically, James has multiple mothers. And I think that's going to be very telling in this show further down the line. If we get to see those mothers and if Holden is going to be aware of those mothers, if it's just Elise in his mind as the only mother, is this going to be a shock to him? And will his other mothers care to get to know Holden? Are they already in his life without him knowing? Or I don't know. There's a lot of questions and possibilities surrounding Holden and his family. But I love that Elise is so passionate and caring for her son that, yes, they basically made Holden to keep the land safe, but then that guilt weighing on her mind and her thinking, just get away, live your life. I'm so sorry that I've brought you into this world under that umbrella, but I want more for you than that. Honestly, now I know that, I feel a lot better about the situation just because I'm there. I understand it more. So thank you, Daniel, yet again for clarifying that. Daniel also says, I can't wait for you to watch episode 8. Things are about to get crazy. You're telling me. Literally just finished, and I do think this is the best episode we've had yet. Seeing Miller and Holden coming together and the reveal of this biohazard and Julie in the room, or Lionel Polanski in the room, Kenzo's running away. It was all going on. All going on, and I loved it. So thank you so much for watching and for leaving your thoughts. And don't forget, guys, if you would like to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.